Hello data scientist, welcome to Skillgate. In this tutorial, I'll give you a quick walkthrough to Tweepy, which is an easy to use Python library for accessing the Twitter API. This is part 2 to our 3-part natural language processing project series, where we are going to perform sentiment analysis on live tweets duly pulled from Twitter. In the first part, I explained how you can set up your very own Twitter API, which enables you to pull 2 million tweets per month. So do check out this part 1 tutorial. Link to this is in the description. So let's get started with our Tweepy walkthrough now. Before I move on to Tweepy, there are a couple of things I want to discuss specific to Twitter APIs. Firstly, there are two popular Twitter APIs. There's a standard Twitter API 1.1 and then there's the new Twitter API 2.0. API 1.1 was launched in the year 2012 and is more of a legacy system now, offering limited features. New API 2.0, as the name suggests, is fairly new and was launched in 2020. It comes with a lot of features. For instance, for searching tweets with a specific keyword, API 2.0 allows selecting which fields to return in the payload, supports requesting and receiving annotations, which is a way to understand contextual information about the tweet itself. Second point I want to talk about is authentication. API authentication is basically the process of validating the identity of your client app, attempting to make a connection by using an authentication protocol. It is like someone knocking at your door and you making a decision whether to allow them in or not. Majorly, there are a couple of ways to authenticate your app to Twitter APIs. First one is OAuth 1.0a user context. With this authentication, you may perform write operations like making a tweet, deleting a tweet, liking, retweeting, etc. apart from reading operations, of course. Second one is OAuth 2.0 bearer token application only. This authentication is typically used for read-only access to publicly available information, for example, accessing public tweets. For our Tweepy walkthrough, I'll cover both of these Twitter APIs and authentication protocols in this combination. For your further reading of these Twitter APIs and authentication protocols, I'll provide some Twitter documentation links in the description part below, so do check them out. For OAuth 1.0a authentication, we need to pass consumer keys and access token and secret. And for OAuth 2.0 bearer token authentication, we need to pass either consumer keys or a bearer token. At this point, let me begin our Python Tweepy walkthrough. This is the Tweepy documentation where we have details on how to authenticate for Twitter APIs 1.1 and 2.0. with the OAuth 2.0 and 1.0a respectively. Then we have details on these Tweepy classes API and client. API is used when working with Twitter API 1.1 and client is used when working with the API 2.0. On these API and client class pages, all the methods for performing various operations like creating a tweet, deleting a tweet, retweeting, follow, unfollow, etc. are mentioned. I'll highly recommend you to glance through this documentation once so you have a better understanding on what's going on when we move to the coding part next. I'll put the link to this Tweepy documentation in the description part below. For your ready reference, I have kept all project related files here in this Google Drive folder, link to which again I'll keep in the description part below. Over here, this Tweepy walkthrough is our Jupyter notebook for this Tweepy walkthrough tutorial. Let's fire it up to get started. Alright, we are on Google Colab now. This first section here is derived from our last tutorial where we set up our Twitter API and retrieved API credentials. We are using these credentials for authenticating going further. Now, as the first step before we start using Tweepy, we need to set up our environment. Basically, we need to install Tweepy in our current environment and then import it here, and that's exactly what we are doing here. Now, as I promised you a while back, we are indeed going to discuss both Twitter API versions 1.1 and 2.0 in this tutorial. Let's get started with 1.1 now. First step is authentication using the OAuth 1.0a user context that enables us to perform read and write operations. These keys are taken from the first section of this notebook, which is this. Let's run it. All right, we are successfully authenticated by Twitter. Now let's start off with making a tweet telling the world that we are saying hey via Tweepy using the update status method here. I already have my Twitter account open here in this strip, and these are my last couple of tweets, as you may see. Now let's post a new tweet, which is hey there courtesy Tweepy. Let's do it. Once done, I'll refresh my Twitter profile page, and as you may see, a tweet has been posted. So we have successfully posted a tweet on our Twitter user via Tweepy. We may also pull some tweets from the home timeline, which is this. Home timeline has tweets from the people I follow and my own recent tweets. Let's try pulling some tweets using the home timeline method. And this is what we get. Next up, let's get some recent tweets posted by me on my Twitter account using the user timeline method. Using this count parameter, I'm specifying that I need 2 tweets, and that's exactly what we are getting. Now, when we pull some tweets from Twitter, there is additional information that is passed along with the tweet, like the creation date, tweet ID, etc. Let's try printing some of this information here. By the way, tweet ID is basically a unique identifier for every tweet posted on the platform. Now, using this tweet ID, let's try deleting a tweet with this next section. For this, first up, I'll create a tweet which says bad tweet. Once created, I'll just check for it whether it's posted. It is posted indeed. Now, for this to be deleted tweet, I'm retrieving the tweet ID and then calling destroy status on it. Now it should have been deleted, and indeed it is deleted. I may also follow an account using this create friendship method. For this, let me open the YouTube Twitter page here. As you may see, currently I'm not following this handle. Now let's try following with this create friendship method. All right, let's check. And now we are following YouTube. Similarly, you may unfollow as well with the destroy friendship method. If I check again, I'm not following it now. Alright, so this was Twitter API 1.1 with which we performed write operations. Now let's jump onto the Twitter API 2.0 and try pulling some tweets now. For this, the first step again is authentication. We are using OAuth 2.0 this time that grants us read-only access. And read-only access should be absolutely fine for pulling public tweets. Next up, we are pulling recent tweets on the hashtag Elon Musk with these specific directions, meaning I don't want retweets. I want tweets in English language. I want a maximum of 10 results. Now let's see what we get. Let's print. As you may see, we are indeed getting the tweets. Well, these are only some of the many operations Tweepy may perform for us. To try out more Tweepy operations like retweeting, etc., go through the Tweepy documentation and try figuring out yourself. In case you get stuck somewhere or have doubts, post them in the comment section below and I'll be more than happy to answer. In the next tutorial, which is the last one in this series, we are going to perform sentiment analysis on live tweets duly pulled from Twitter and perform data visualizations like word cloud, donut charts, etc. on the live tweets. We post new machine learning projects every week, so do subscribe to our channel. Happy learning to you. Bye.